Good afternoon. Afternoon, everyone. And they're off to race over 11 furlongs for the first of the day on the Tapeta. The Sky Sports Racing Virgin 519 Fillies handicap. So as to get out was Opera Wave. Drops in last place, but it's a steady pace under the judge first time. And it's set by Callum Shepherd aboard Night Tara, the white cap, giving a lead to the white-faced Princess Amber. Grey, Mystical Maria, drops in behind the leading pair. And then almost a line of three from the rail across. Princess Nyla, Regal Glory, and the wide racing Bay Dream Believer, Keen, the pink and yellow silks for Rhys Elliott. And after a tardy start, Opera Wave continues to look on from last place, but would be no more than 4 or 5 lengths off the pace-setting favourite Night Tara, who takes them off down the back straight and to the end of the third furlong. Mystical Maria briefly pokes her grey head into second, but she's passed by Bay Dream Believer, who's now moving right through to take up the running, having refused to settle with a wide trip around the bend. Bay Dream Believer has now rather taken off and has opened up by 2 or 3 lengths, pursued by Night Tara, who you sense is quite happy to take a lead. And then Mystical Maria to the white-faced Princess Amber, followed by Regal Glory. Princess Nyla, the light blue sleeves, the sheepskin nose-banded mare is last but one, and Opera Wave continues at the tail. About to move into the far corner. Gone through the halfway point, and Bay Dream Believer will lead them left-handed over Night Tara, and then Princess Amber racing on the inner of Mystical Maria. They race side by side, as do Regal Glory in the royal blue and Princess Nyla, and Opera Wave under Jamie Spencer still sitting at the rear. Heading inside the last half mile, and still fairly well grouped. Bay Dream Believer, having got to the front and gone a couple clear, has now been reined back as Night Tara comes back alongside. They're about to spin off the final part of the turn, heading inside the final 3 furlongs. Bay Dream Believer, Night Tara, white cap, bustled up to launch a challenge. One from the left is Mystical Maria. Further left is Regal Glory, and on the extreme right, Princess Amber with Princess Nyla. One from the right in the noseband coming through, and they're slipstream by Opera Wave. Black jacket, pink cap, switch to the centre. On down towards the last furlong. Night Tara under the rail has struck the front here, is now being asked to stretch. Opera Wave is giving chase from off the pace. These two dominating the finish. Night Tara, Opera Wave, though, a persistent challenger, racing into the shadows of the post. Very close between the two. They drew well away from Mystical Maria, and then Regal Glory, Princess Nyla.